I'm tired of failing on my diet. It's just been up and down, up and down. This reprogramming thing, it is it for me. I'm getting my mind right. I knew that eventually I would get there because I was not going to give up. Good morning, guys. So from what I understand in the comment section, you guys want to see more about like how I plan my day, what a typical day looks like on the Turbo plan. And although I'm posting most of my food on Instagram because it just makes it easier for me to stick to my diet, I can definitely show you guys like a full day so you guys can kind of get an idea of how everything goes out for me. So this week I'm just going to take you through what a typical day looks like for me, and today I'm actually going grocery shopping, so I figured it'd be a perfect day to show you guys. I just woke up about an hour ago, did my normal morning routine, and I'm going to go do my run. Haven't eaten anything yet, so let's go get that done so I can get back and get some breakfast. So this morning's run was definitely a struggle. I was on there for 44 minutes, but I only ran for 33 minutes. After my run, I usually end up just cooling down, walking, and then making a bunch of notes of things that need to go in the course. So that's the only reason why I was on there a little bit longer. So that was my run. I'm glad I got it done. I'm gonna go do my morning routine stuff, get in the shower, do my success journal, all that good stuff, and then it's breakfast time. Alright, so I've got my morning routine done and now it's time to have breakfast, and it's been about 4 hours since I woke up. And on my Turbo plan, I have it scheduled so that I have 5 meals a day, but the way my day ends up turning out, I usually only end up having 3 or 4 meals a day because I'm supposed to eat every 3 hours, and then the way my day works out, that only ends up leaving me with about 3 or 4 meals. Some days, my days are longer, I end up getting up earlier and going to bed later, and so I have room for those 5 meals if I need it. And ideally, I would like to have 5 meals in, but the way my day goes, it doesn't fit often. And I'm actually from here on out going to start changing up my plan a little bit. I'm still going to stick to the same structure that I told you guys about last week about having Mondays high carb, etc. But today, like, I'm feeling like I have a good amount of energy, that I don't really need a high carb day. So I think I'm going to do low carb today and then do a high carb tomorrow. Again, I'm still sticking to the same structure, but I'm going to listen to my body and kind of like fluctuate it according to my energy levels and see how that goes. But I think it's going to be better for me right now to just kind of go with how my body feels, switching up my high carb, low carb, moderate carb days. So anyways, all of that said, breakfast time. Alright, so sometimes I do protein oatmeal and I'll just mix in protein powder with my oatmeal, but I'm not going to do that today. Just depends on what mood I'm in. And as you guys know, I really want to stop taking protein powders, but I still have like 4 of these big old tubs in there that I just cannot get myself to throw away. So I'm finishing this off, and this is one of my new favorites. Since I am doing a low carb today, I picked this one. It's got 140 calories, 27 carbs, and then 11 grams of sugar, 3 grams of protein. And the sugars are a little bit higher than I like. I usually like it around 8 grams, but I'm not that worried about it. And then as far as carbs on my low carb day, I like to keep it at like 28 or under. And then my higher carbs, I'll go up to like 33 grams. And then just to show you guys, these are the ones that I use. The little instant packets. I love the maple and brown sugar. That apple and cinnamon is my favorite. I had to get the big pack. And then I tried this fruit and cream one. This one I'm not all that crazy about, but the macros on it are pretty good. You guys can see it's all about 26, 27 grams of carbs, and then about 12, 9, 11 grams of sugar. So a little bit higher than I like, but still it's fine. Not a big deal. And then the weight control, I always try to buy that one because those are good for my low carb days. And then what's this one? The lower sugar one is also really good for my low carb days. And it's got the apple cinnamon one, which is really awesome. And yeah, so that's it. There we go, breakfast is served. Alright, lunch is going to be a little bit different than normal because I haven't gone to the grocery store yet. So I'm actually eating leftovers from the family barbecue when I went home this weekend. This is a Guamanian dish. This is chopped up shrimp, onions, and coconut, and that's going to be my protein. And then I'm going to have maybe like 3/4 of this salad. And as you can tell, I definitely need to go to the grocery store. This is starting to get wilted. And by the way, that's where I'm from, is Guam. Everyone asks, how do you say it? And it's Guamanian. So this is a Guamanian dish. There, so you guys can see what it really looks like. It's so good, and it smells so good. But yeah, so this is gonna be lunch, and then we're gonna go to the gym, and then go to the grocery store. All right, guys, it's time for me to head to the gym, and I forgot to mention when I had lunch, my meal timing, I actually ended up eating about 4.5 hours after breakfast. Time got a little bit away from me, so that was a little eek, but normally my lunch is about 3 or 4 hours away from breakfast, but just wanted to let you guys know that for whoever was wondering. So I normally go grocery shopping every Sunday and Thursday. It makes it a lot easier for me. I know exactly how many meals I need every time I go, but since I went home this last weekend, I have to do my grocery shopping today. So I'm gonna show you guys like my little planner thing that I made just to make it easy for me. So I had to change a few things since I adjusted my diet. It used to be a reward meal, that should be reward meal. I've changed it a couple of times over, so just like bear with me. I'm going to kind of try and walk you through as best I can. So I adjusted it to high carb today, which is Monday, reward day on Wednesday, that's the R, moderate carb day on Friday, which means I have carb during lunch and low carb during dinner. And then, as you guys know, I usually only end up having about 3 or 4 meals a day. I only buy groceries for 3 meals a day because I normally end up having leftovers. And when I want my 4th meal, I just have like leftovers that I can use for that. Okay, so today is a high carb day technically, but since my energy levels are good, I'm going to adjust that to tomorrow. So if you notice, a couple of the meals are dark and gray. So I go to the grocery store every Sunday and Thursday. So the gray ones are for my lunches and my dinners from Sunday through Thursday. And then the white boxes are for my grocery shopping on Thursday. So that way it just makes it easier for me to go at a glance. But whenever I go to the grocery store on Sundays, I know I have 4 low carbs, 2 high carb meals, and 2 reward meals to buy. And then on Thursdays, I already know I need 5 low carb meals and 1 high carb meal. So today when I go to the grocery store, I'm gonna need 2 carbs, protein and veggies for dinner tonight, my reward day, which is tacos, and then another protein and veggie, and then I'll go to the grocery store that day. So this way, it just makes it so much easier for me. Every time I go to the grocery store, all I have to do is pick my proteins, pick my veggies, know exactly how many servings I need, and ready to go. And that's why I also like going twice a week, because it allows me to put some variety in it in the middle of the week if I need to. And if you guys have noticed on my pictures on Instagram, I try to keep my meals very like protein, veggie, protein, carb. I am just kind of eating the same things over and over again, but I think most of us kind of do that. Like no matter what diet we're eating, we always kind of like rotate through our favorite things. And so for me right now, it's, if you've seen on my Instagram, it's like the beef and bell peppers, salmon and Caesar salad, shrimp and Caesar salad, or basically I'm just swapping between my veggies and my meats. And y'all, this is a big thing. I have to eat foods on my diet plan that I look forward to eating, that I'm excited to eat. Otherwise, I can guarantee you I would not have stuck to my diet on even probably the first day. So what I do when I choose my meals is I just think about what is healthy that I already like. I just looked at all of the meats that I really enjoy eating, all the vegetables I really enjoy eating, and just incorporated that to choose like what meals I'm gonna eat. And a lot of it too is from my meal prep guide and recipe book. Before, like years ago, before I really started getting serious about this, I would try to meal prep, and I just could not get myself to eat like the meat and veggie meals that were in my fridge. So I think part of it was a little bit of the gradual process. I think part of it was reprogramming my subconscious, getting my mindset, and also having foods that I really like in there. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy some salmon that's already packaged with vegetables, shrimp if they have it that's packaged with vegetables, and then I'm just gonna see what else is there that I feel like I'm in the mood to eat this week. So anyways, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the grocery store, run some errands, come home for dinner, and I'll see you guys at the grocery store. Hey guys, so I just left the gym. I'm sorry I'm probably looking crazy right now, but I hit my goal of doing the glute bridges, 35 on each side. I'm glad I did not set my goal at 45 because I did not hit that today. On Mondays, I'm usually like, you know, it's you have a good 2 days off, and like getting back in the gym Mondays is always kind of like, ugh. But then once I get in the gym, I'm like, yes, I did miss this, and I feel so much better. But I'm glad that I did adjust my high carb and low carb days according to how my body's feeling, because I had a great workout, I had good energy, so I didn't really need the extra carbs today. And I've got to go to the bank before it closes, and then I'll see you at the grocery store. Another errand, so it's looking like it's going to be 6, almost 7 hours between my lunch and dinner, which does happen sometimes, but I just got to roll with it. So I'm trying to do everything as fast as I can so I can get home and eat, because I'm getting hungry. So I will see you guys later. Alright, so I finally made it home, and it's actually only been about 5 hours since lunch, but it feels like it's been 7. So first things first, I'm going to put dinner in the toaster oven. So I'm having one of these bad boys. It's salmon, zucchini, and squash. And you just leave it in the bag, pop it in there. Alright, so that'll be ready in about 30 minutes. And if you can't like come home and cook like I was able to today, then I would have just pre-cooked my salmon, put it in a little Tupperware, took it with me to work or wherever. So let me show you guys what all I got real quick, and then I'm going to go jump in the shower. Alright, so I think I miscounted earlier, and I actually only needed 2 high carb, 2 low carb, and 2 reward for today. So we already went over that. I won't do that to you guys again. Alright, so I ended up getting 3 low carb instead of 2. So 1 I've got in the oven right now, and then these are other 2 low carb. So, you know, I always end up with a little extra. So if I need my other meal, I have it. So salmon and asparagus, and salmon and squash and zucchini. Love these bags. So easy, already ready to go. So these are 2 low carb days that will go on Thursday. So I won't need to buy that meal when I go grocery shopping Thursday. And then since I switched it up, tomorrow I'm going to have 2 high carb days. I have my low carb dinner tonight in the oven right now. And then the 2 low carbs, I decided I'm going to do shrimp and cheese rice. So I have shrimp here, and then I'm just going to do this little creamy 4 cheese rice, which is pretty good, just quick and easy. And of course the shrimp is really easy to cook. And then for my reward day, I always do tacos. So I have some chicken breast here, and I'll cook this down with taco seasoning packet. I already have taco shells, already have cheese, lettuce, and whatever I don't use left over from this chicken breast, I'll just freeze it for next week's reward day. And then I also have sunflower crunch salad. This is my favorite one. And then another Caesar salad. So I'll probably eat these with my meal tomorrow, and then I'll have a little bit left over, which is always good. That way I like never want to be running out of food. And then as you guys saw earlier, I have my oatmeal in the pantry, so I never have to really worry about buying breakfast unless I'm running low. Oh, the best part, I also got these. I eat these on my reward day and my high carb day as like my 4th or 5th meal. And I have to be careful with these, because if I keep too many in the house, I will eat them. They're just so amazing. So this is actually 2 servings and 1 cookie. But these are just kind of like a little treat on high carb and reward days. And this is my absolute favorite, birthday cake 1 bars. Macros on it are pretty decent. 210 calories, 27 carbs, and then 1 gram sugar, 5 grams sugar, alcohol, 20 grams protein. And then this one for half a cookie is 200 calories, 12 grams of sugar, 8 protein, and 33 carbs. So tomorrow I'll just have like 1 or 2 of these, and then for my reward day I'll have, you know, another one. So I did buy a little extra, but I think it was because I was so hungry in the grocery store. So anyways, I'm gonna go shower, and then I'll eat dinner, and I'll show you guys the finished product. So as you may have noticed, I go through a lot of laundry. I'm doing laundry like every 3 days, and then my hair is always dirty because I'm working out twice a day, so it just never stays clean, but that's okay. I'm enjoying like the process and, you know, making all these changes and stuff. So I'm not going to meal prep tonight. Normally if I have like my taco beef and bell peppers or other stuff, I'll meal prep, but my cheese rice for tomorrow is already like pretty much ready. Just got to pop that in the microwave. The shrimp will only take like 5 minutes to cook, and then the chicken for my tacos on Wednesday will only take like 10 minutes to like boil and make chicken tacos with. So I'm not even going to worry about meal prepping anything. Alright, so this is dinner. I just like to throw it in this little Tupperware plate because it makes it so much easier to eat. And then I like to have soy sauce with mine. And this is probably going to be it for me, just 3 meals today, because I'll probably be going to bed in the next like 4 hours or so. So unless I'm hungry, I don't plan on having a meal like right before bed. But if I am hungry and I do have a meal, I will let you guys know. But that's probably it for today. I am going to go enjoy my dinner, and I'll see you guys later. Y'all, I woke up in the 60s, 169.3. I finally made it. I definitely did the happy dance around the scale this morning. And you know what? I don't even care if I'm back in the 70s by the end of the week. The fact that I just hit the 60s at some point this week just makes me happy and really excited. And I feel like this is how weight loss should be. Like, I don't feel deprived. I enjoy the foods I eat. I enjoy the things I'm doing. I'm working hard, but I'm not torturing myself. I'm not, you know, it's not like frustrating and painful. And that's really why I'm doing this e-course, is because I feel like it makes it so much easier when you can, you know, like how I did yesterday, where I adjusted my high carb day and my low carb day, where you can just like adjust things for yourself spur of the moment, because life comes up, things happen. That's why I want to do this, because it makes it so much easier when you can just listen to your body, know what things mean, adjust your diet, adjust your exercise. It just makes it so much easier, and that's why I cannot wait to get this course out to you guys. So anyways, I'm really excited, really motivated to go have a really great day today. I'm excited, and I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go get my run in. All right, you guys, so this morning was the hardest run I've had yet. I was tired this morning. I wanted to go back to sleep. I procrastinated. I did everything I could to not go do my run this morning, and I seriously thought about going back to sleep for a little bit and then getting up later and going and do my run. But I just was like, well, let me just go ahead and get it over with. I'm just so proud that I made it. I didn't run as fast as I normally do. I was just like on autopilot, just like one foot in front of the other today. This is the first time in a while that I've really thought about where I used to be when I was at my biggest weight. When I was there, it just kind of like took over my whole life, and I'm not going back there. I'm gonna keep moving forward. So I know a lot of you guys watch these videos when you're in the gym. So if you are on the treadmill, you're doing your cardio, or you're working out, whatever you're doing right now, do not stop. It is so worth it, I promise you. Finish what you set out to do. It's so worth it. I'm proud of you. Keep going, and I love you guys. I just finished my second workout of the day, and I cannot tell you guys how great it feels to just have like my week done, at least like the workout part of my week done. I can go relax, enjoy my weekend, just rest up. I will see you guys for Sunday's weigh-in. Alright, so this was a good week. I weighed in this morning at 169.3, so I'm really happy that I landed in the 60s for the end of the week. So that puts me down 0.7 pounds for the week, and then down 11.99 pounds so far. And then so my biggest success this week was that I was able to film a full day for you guys, and I was able to hit my 35 pounds on each side. And then for my growth opportunities, I actually have 3 of them. So first, I want to get my glute bridges up to 45 pounds on each side for my glute bridges. And then I'll be going out of town for a few days during the week. So during my 2 workouts a day, which is going to be just like, this is the first time that I'll be like going out of town. So I've got to find out what gym I can go to, getting up earlier, and all of that stuff to make sure that I stay on track. And then, so my last growth opportunity, this is something that I wasn't sure if I should share it with you guys, because I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about anything. But this week I noticed that I started craving snacks. I wanted to dip into my peanut butter, which for this whole time during this turbo plan, I haven't had any desire to like snack and, you know, kind of eat things that are not on my diet plan. I've had no problem following my diet plan. And again, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I chose to do this. I want to share all of my journey with you guys, because that's what I wanted when I was first starting, was to see someone actually go through the whole process, like really see what all it takes, because we, you know, a lot of times we just see like the end product. So that's why I chose to do this. But there kind of has to be like a fine line where I have to actually lose the weight. I have to be a little selfish in that aspect and make sure I'm actually losing the weight. And as you guys know, it does take a lot of energy to focus on your diet, to change your entire lifestyle. You know, it does have to be a priority. I think with filming my whole day on Monday, which I'm so happy that I was finally able to do that, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking about that. But I felt like it's kind of pulled a lot of my energy, because the thing is when you're sharing your weight loss journey on social media, it's already one thing to, you know, try to lose weight, try to get in shape, try to change your lifestyle. And then it takes a whole nother direction when you're stopping to share everything on social media. And it kind of pulls, I can feel it kind of like pulling my energy from my goals, the things that I need to do, to, oh, I need to post this, oh, I should share this. And again, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because that's what I want to do. I want to share as much as I can, but I kind of have to have a point where it's like, I've got to be able to make sure I'm staying on track, keeping my focus. And so next week, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to video as much. And, you know, this is one of the things that I created when I took that week off to really reprogram my subconscious, get my mindset right, was I created like a lighthouse list, like the things that I need to do to keep myself focused and keep my mindset right, because it's not always going to be perfect. I'm not always going to be, you know, have that motivation and have that straight drive. I mean, I feel like it's been pretty good. It's been about 6 or 7 weeks that I've been going strong, and you know, now's the time where I kind of feel that shift going back in the opposite direction. So that's why I created this lighthouse part of the reprogramming your subconscious and mindset thing, because there's always going to be those times that pull you back in the opposite direction, because I can feel the pull going in the other direction, wanting to snack. My workouts, I've just been kind of like, yeah, I'm progressing, so it's getting a little bit tougher, but I can feel my drive not being as strong. And having this like lighthouse plan that you create on your own, which you will get to do in the e-course for reprogramming your mindset and things like that, it just kind of reels you in and allows us to stay on track. So next week is going to be a little bit slower as far as the video goes. It's probably just going to be a talking head video at the end, recap. Kind of have to have that balance where I do keep, you know, the weight loss part first. So anyways, enough of that rambling. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I know you guys are like so amazing, because like last time I did this, you guys are just like, take your time. You know, I know what you're going through. Like, I just like, you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging in there with me. We're going to get through this. Wherever you are in your journey, keep going. We're not done yet. We'll never be done. And I'll see you guys next time.